Hi, everybody, and welcome to another Bastards post-game show. It's a yo-yo. We're good one day, we're bad the next. We get a walk-off grand slam last night, and we go right back into the toilet. The Red Sox lose tonight by a final score of 9-3 against one of the worst teams in Major League Baseball, the Kansas City Royals. Kutter Crawford got absolutely shelled in his 3 1/3 innings. However, I don't blame him as the sole reason. At least he kept it competitive. Chaim Bloom's wonderful additions to this team, Dinelson Lamet and Nick Robertson, combined for 6 earned runs. Can't really blame Alex Cora much on that because these are the damaged goods that he has. But this is what you saw here tonight. I'm infuriated. I'm angry. I'm pissed. And it's unacceptable as a Red Sox fan. But that's how I feel. I want to know how Brendan's feeling also tonight. How you doing?
Nick, I was getting really turned up last night after that Pablo Reyes grand slam. I was telling you, this team ebbs and flows. It's a roller coaster. And oh, yeah, did it crash down to earth? Oh, my God. An anemic performance from your offense. You just lost 10 or 8 of your last 10 games when you need to be winning. This is your stretch to make serious progress in the standings. The Yankees, they're going to win their game. Tampa has problems. Chaim Bloom, oh my God. This kid Lamet that we saw today, he puts Lamet in out of nowhere. Out of 25 games pitched, 11.57 ERA. That is
You know what's
that
really
is
bad about that
bad
one?
news.
You know what's
That
really
is
bad about that?
bad.
Is that stat's even more elevated because you're pitching at Coors Field, Colorado, and everything there. And we all know how numbers are all sorts of there's all sorts of different things that happen in different altitudes and everything out there. But just, bargains by the bag full Bloom. Desperate times call for desperate measures. If someone gets released, we'll just pick him up. We'll just throw him in here. We won't worry about our major league team. Don't worry about it. We'll just get him in. I know a lot of people want to blame Alex Cora and the coaching staff and everything here, but I also have to also say that these are the assembled pieces that he has to work with. Kutter Crawford only going 3 1/3. What else are you going to do? You can't go to Pavetta. He already threw a bunch of innings before. Brennan Bernardino came in and he, wheeled and dealed and got himself out of a little bit of a mess. Chris Martin can't come in because it's already way out of whack, the score. Kenley Jansen is your closer. You're not going to throw him. Winkowski got shelled last night. What are you going to do? The people that want to blame Cora, I feel like that is a lame excuse, especially for this game right here. The pieces to the puzzle are all coming apart because Chaim Bloom and the Nerd Herd believe so much in these friggin' openers that it is completely annihilated your bullpen. You're on life support for your bullpen right now. You don't
Nick,
have one.
that's just it. You get into a situation today where you can't put in your bulk mid-game
You
guys
can't.
because you need them tomorrow.
Yeah.
You need them tomorrow because you're rolling out another opener.
Oh, surprise,
And
surprise.
this formula is not a formula for success. There's a reason why you have these starters and why at the deadline, when you're in the hunt, you make that move to bring in that arm.
So I recommend to you fans out there, I would strongly suggest instead of doing something in rage tonight, do something proactive. Get a little pen or keyboard or whatever, get your Microsoft Word document up, write a letter to John Henry and tell him how mad you are about the decisions that have been made there. Address it to 4 Yawkey Way, send him attention from Bastards of Boston Nick. Let's see how many letters get sent to John Henry tonight because I'm sick and tired of it. It is unacceptable baseball. It's a disgusting approach on whatever they thought they could put together for this team. Brendan, I don't know if you waved that white flag. I did on Sunday. Maybe you thought I was a little too premature on the wave. And I know that you looked at the opponents with the Royals and the Tigers and the Nationals and even the Yankees that are upcoming in the next couple weeks here. Are you feeling a little different now after this debacle tonight?
They're in trouble. They're in real trouble. If there was ever a time to build some momentum, it's this stretch against the second worst team in baseball, Kansas City Royals, Detroit Tigers, and then Washington Nationals. And you can't have a performance like this. I thought Pablo Reyes was going to bail them out and really set it going, get the wheels moving, because that's how this team functions. But God, then they just come out flat like this. Kutter Crawford,
fool's gold.
He's running out of gas.
What it is.
He's running out of gas. That's what this team looks like. It looks a lot like fool's gold. Like they overperform and then they come down
right when you want to get excited. See, I fell for it. I fell for it with Atlanta. If you notice my expressions from everything last night, I didn't come off overexcited. I didn't. I came off more of a wait and see kind of approach. And you can also quote me on this. I did say you better watch out for Singer tonight from the Royals because he's put together a decent amount of starts in his last few outings. Last loss he even had was July 8th. I mean, the guy's been pretty consistent for Kansas City, and lo and behold, the guy ends up pitching a great game because your lame duck offense can't do anything. Let's talk about Trevor Story's return. I've preached since day one. I wasn't a fan of this signing last season. I'm still not a fan of his currently. Maybe you think it's unfair of me to judge in a way before the guy even got on the field. I mean, this was his first game of the season. To start, he went 0 for 4, 3 Ks tonight. This is going to be an upgrade reminder from your Yu Chang experiment, your Kike Hernandez, all of that. Let's put it out there. That's going to definitely be an upgrade. But if you're overhyping Trevor Story and you think he's going to be a difference maker here, folks, you're going to be very disappointed. I'm going to tell you that right now. You're going to be very disappointed in what you're going to see. You're going to see mediocrity from the bat. You'll see a steady defensive guy out there. But overall, the MO on Trevor Story is a guy that is played over his head for his career. He's played in Colorado, elevation, capital of the whole United States. Outside of playing at Coors and everything, mediocre player. Look up the stats. I'm being truthful here when I say it. So I don't know what your expectations there are for Story, but if people think he's your Lord and Savior coming in to get this team to the playoffs, I'm sorry. That is not happening.
I don't think it's enough. I don't think Trevor Story really is enough to get this. You're going to wait till next year really to see if he can bring something to the table. It's going to take a long time for Story, I think, and even when he's fully there, it's not enough. Raffy Devers was begging. The offense has too much pressure to deliver every night because of how terrible their pitching situation is. They need Sale to come back in a big way, and they need Houck to pitch big innings.
Whitlock, too.
And it's really just
bullpen.
Whitlock, it's all holding on by a thread. And that's just what Chaim Bloom that was his business model, and it really is pathetic to watch.
Nice model. Yeah, the Tampa model really works well in those big markets, doesn't it, folks? We got the Royals again tomorrow night. I am hearing rumors that it's going to be Kyle Barraclough finally. I've been saying that name way too much in the past month and a half. If that's what you're going to get, at least you're going to get a guy who's going to be, somewhat of a starter instead of taxing your bullpen. It can't be somebody else that's out in that bullpen right now. So it is going to come from Worcester. You mark my words for tomorrow. Where do you see the Red Sox tomorrow?
It's a must win. I'm hoping for Barraclough. It's something to look forward to right now in this drought. I think they have to come back in a big way. I think you need Turner hopefully to come back this week, hopefully tomorrow, and you really need his presence on the field in the
Turner not being there, it hurts. I will tell you that right now.
Yeah.
And we have not talked about that ever since that injury he got from Seattle when he was trying to hustle out a ground ball. Gamer, hustler type of attitude. Unfortunately, he's banged up, so we got to get him healthy. We will see you all again for tomorrow night's show. Maybe the Red Sox will do something different. We'll have to see. Have a good night, everybody.